Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a topic that many security people are paying attention to it right now. So how do we actually use AI for penetration testing? Not in a hype way, not like AI will replace all hackers tomorrow, and not like just pen test a URL and the AI will magically find every bug. So real pen testing does not work like that. AI can help a lot, but still needs a clear workflow. So you need scope, you need toys, you need traffic capture, you need proof, and you still need human review. So in this video, I will walk through a simple AI pen testing workflow with Penligent, from setting up the environment to proxy capture to agent testing to finding verification and finally report generation. And before we start that, one important things reminder, only test website APIs or systems you have clear permission to test. Part 1, what AI does in pen testing. AI is not magic. So it does not replace a real security tester, but it can help with many boring and repeated tasks. For example, AI can read scan readout, check HTTP requests, write small scripts, choose the next test step, and help create a report. So the key point is simple. AI should not just guess. A real finding needs proof. You need to know what was tested, what's happened, why it matters, and how to fix it. So part 2, set up the environment. Before testing, make sure environment is ready. If you see Python scripts, use a virtual environment. This keep your toys clean and easier to repeat later. So for Penligent, I recommended the Kala version if you can use it. Kala has many security toys already installed. With Penligent, you can talk to AI agent in natural language, ask it to use those toys, and let it explain the results. So for Mac and Windows users, Penligent also including common toys, so beginners do not need to install everything by themselves. Part 3, set up a proxy capture. So next, set up proxy capture. This is very important. A scanner can tell you what page exists, but proxy traffic shows what the app is really doing. So you can say cookies, headers, tokens, API requests, request bodies, and the login behavior. So Penligent including proxy features similar to Bob Suite. So after you set the proxy and install the CA certificate, you can capture HTTPS traffic. So then you can inspect requests, replay them, edit them, and send the data to the main AI agent. This helps the agent understand the app better. So for example, if the proxy says an involves API, the agent may test whether one user can say another user's invoice. So part 4, create a new task. Now you can create a new task. In Penligent, you can enter a URL or an IP address. So if you enter a main domain, Penligent can scan and map assets under that domain. So you usually do not need to enter every subdomain one by one. So, but there is one important rule. Only test what you are allowed to test. So if you only have permission to test the API point example.com, do not test the whole example.com domain. AI makes testing faster, so scope control becomes even more important. Part 5, choose the task type. Before starting, choose the task type. Penligent supports generate pen testing, API testing, web testing, CVE checking, and business logic testing. So you can also choose whether to use two headless browsers. So the headless browsers helps to test real user behavior. This is useful for apps with login, dashboard, buttons, forms, checkout, field upload, or user roles. Sometimes a page returns HTTPS 200, but it does not mean there is a real bug. A browser can help check what actually happens after a user logs in and click around. So part 6, agent mode or manual mode. Penligent have an agent mode and manual mode. So manual mode gives you a more control. You can choose every step by yourself. Agent mode lets the AI do more work. So it can create task lists, run toys, read results, and decide the next step. Agent mode is more critics because the AI does more thinking and more toys code, but it also saves more time and reduces manual clicking. For most users, I recommend agent mode, but for risky actions, you should still review and approve them yourself. Part 7. Add useful information. Before you start the task, you can give the AI more information. For example, you can add sensitive paths, known tech stack, API docs, test accounts, usernames, passwords, or business rules. So if you give one extra information, Penligent can still do black box test with only one URL. But if you gave test accounts, Penligent can do gray box testing. So this is very useful for checking user roles and the business logic. For example, can a normal user see admin data? Can one user see another user's invoice? Can someone skip approval step? Those are kinds of issues AI can help test better when it has enough context. So part 8, start the test. After you confirm the test is allowed, you can start. Penligent will scan the target and map the attack surface. So it can find live assets, open ports, web service, API paths, sensitive pages, and possible risks. Then the main AI agent creates a task tree. This task tree is not fixed. It can change as new results come in. So you can edit it, add new task, or let the agent continue by itself. The goal is not just to run scan. The goal is decide what should be tested next. So part 9, AI runs toys and checks results. During the test, the agent can run toys, write scripts, and read the output. Then it decides what to do next. A simple loop looks like this. First, observe the target. Second, make a guess. Third, run a safe test. Fourth, check the results. Fifth, update the next step. This is the real value of AI per testing. So it is not only about finding payloads, it's about keeping the whole testing process moving. Part 10. Verify the findings. So finding a possible issue is not enough, you need to prove it. Many security tools have false positives. That means they say there is a problem, but after checking, there is no real risk. So Penligent used child agents to verify risk in 3 rounds. So this helped reduce false positives. After checking, a risk may be removed, or it may become a confirmed finding. So a real finding should show clear proof. What request was sent? What response came back? Which user's roles was used? What rules was broken? Why it matters? And how to fix it. Part 11. Generate the report. After the task is finished, Penligent can generate a report. The report can be edited. It can be exported as PDF or Markdown. So the report should include in scope, method, assets, finding, proof, risk level, and fixed advice. This is important because pen testing does not end when a toy finds something. It ends when the team can understand the issue, fix it, and test again. Pen testing is not magic. It's also not just a scanner. The best way to use AI is to put it inside a clear workflow. So set up script, capture traffic, map the assets, run toys, check the results, verify the findings, generate a report. AI can save time and reduce repeated work. But humans still need to control the task and review the evidence. This is how you use AI for penetration testing without losing control. Enjoy hacking and always stay in scope.